Hey everyone, this is my first video using a new camera. I decided to do a soft cut crease holiday look using mainly Makeup Geek shadows and pigments. I know it's not holidays anymore, but I really want to get there, so let me know what you guys think. I go through a full face tutorial here, so also let me know if you guys would prefer to see just eyes, blush, and lips in the future. All products I use will be listed down below. The footage is a bit all over the place, so please bear with me as I go on this new journey of filming and editing. If you're interested in how I achieved this look, please keep on watching. I appreciate any feedback and criticisms about editing or even just the tutorial itself. If you like this video, I would love if you would like and subscribe for future videos. As you can see, we already have one eye done. I'll be doing the same thing to the other eye. I started filling in my eyebrows. I am using the Milani Automatic Eyebrow Pencil. I traced along my eyebrows and the arch and then filled in the inner part where it tends to be more sparse. Since this is a creamy formula, I made sure to brush them with a spoolie so that I wouldn't have any harsh lines. Next, I used a Makeup Geek dual-ended brush and a Bodyography eyebrow powder trio. I used the lighter, warmer brown shade to help set the cream and further define my brows. I used a MAC paint pot in soft ochre to prime my eyelids. I pat it on with my fingers and made sure to also pat it underneath my lash line. I used a fluffy brush to apply Makeup Geek Vanilla Bean eyeshadow all over the lid to set the paint pot. With a fluffy crease brush, I applied a Luxie matte purple eyeshadow all over the crease and going slightly above it because I have hooded. The first pigment I used is Utopia by Makeup Geek. I used e.l.f.'s Lock and Seal and put a drop in the back of my hand, and with a lip brush I picked up some of the pigment and mixed it with the liquid. I applied it to the center of my eyelid and outer corners. I placed the pigment in a V shape at the end of my eyes and brought it slightly above my crease into the crease color. Doing it this way will help open up the hooded eyes and make the pigment slightly more visible when my eyes are open. I did the same thing with the Afterglow pigment, foiling it with the e.l.f. Lock and Seal and applied it from my inner corners to meet with the edge of Utopia and blended them together. I used a stiffer crease brush and picked up a mixture of Corrupt and Bada Bing from Makeup Geek and applied it to the outer corners in a V shape. I tried to keep it right on my crease and going slightly above it and blended it with the purple eyeshadow. I used a fluffy brush and my blending shade to clean up the edges and help with any fallout underneath. I used a pencil brush and added a mixture of Bada Bing and Corrupt to my bottom lash line. I also used a pencil brush to add some more Corrupt into the outer corner to help with the shape and to create a gradient effect going from the bronze to the dark brown and then to the black harsher edge. I used Rimmel Scandal Eyes in Nude in my waterline to help it open up a little. I used the NYC Liquid Eyeliner and started to create a winged liner. I think that if you were to use false lashes, you could skip the eyeliner since this look is dramatic enough, but I just don't like false lashes. I switched angles here for this footage. I am now going to apply mascara. I've been using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I applied a couple coats to my top lash and one coat to my bottom lash line. This mascara has a wet formula, so I try to be careful with smudging when I use it. For foundation, I am using the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation and a Target Up and Up face brush. I did a second coat of foundation on the side of my face where I have more acne scarring, and with a smaller fluffy brush from e.l.f. I used the foundation as concealer underneath my eyes as well. I used the L'Oreal translucent setting powder and a fluffy brush to set everything. For bronzer, I used a Femme Couture baked bronzer and added it to the sides of my face and temples and my forehead. I used the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer to contour underneath my cheekbones and a little bit on the sides of my nose. I used a Milani matte blush for my cheeks and the Laura Geller Illuminator in Ballerina on the top of my cheekbones and a little down my nose. For my lips, I used a matte red lipstick from Colourpop. I'd recommend taking a little bit more time to apply a red lipstick than I did here since I was trying to hurry. I think a nude would also look really good with this eye look. So this is the completed look. Let me know what you guys think and if you have any future suggestions.